It is another beautiful afternoon in Bangkok, Thailand. We fucking made it, boys. This is, I guess, the first official normal video that I want to make again. I'm going to give you a quick little tour. So this is the room. Bit of a mess right now. I'm living with my girl at the moment. Fuck it. This is the little apartment. It's the living room. It's nice, bruv. It's nice. I've got another balcony down there. There's a pool on the roof and there's also a gym as well. I might make some fitness videos while I'm here as well. So I've been here for a good 2 weeks. And just get comfortable because I'm going to give you guys some fucking game in this video. Because a lot of you boys are probably wondering, how have you gone from, you know, having minus money in your bank account? Because I told you boys how I was struggling. I'm always open and honest with you guys. I told you how I was struggling, how, you know, I had literally no money to pay the rent, no money to buy for food. I had to rob fucking dental floss from the corner shop because I didn't have any money to pay for floss for my teeth, bruv. And now I'm here in Thailand. How have I gone from that to where I am now, right? And I wake up every single morning here. I go and chill on the sunbeds by the pool on the roof. The sun is beaming. It's always 30 degrees plus Celsius. And me being from the UK, that is absolutely heat wave weather all the time. I'm already getting a nice little tan. So yeah, life is fucking beautiful. And the fact that I've gone from minus money to where I am now, I really want to break it down in this video, because I know in the first one that I made, it was more just of an introduction telling you boys that I made it to Thailand. But if you've been following my journey, you'll understand in real time how I have said what I was going to do and then I actually did it. And you guys get to witness that. So how have I gone from being broke to being able to afford a holiday to Thailand for an entire month, including spending money as well, right? Not only are the flights fucking expensive, but then having spending money for an entire month. And I'm not just paying for me, I'm paying for all my shit for my girl as well. Every time we go out, every time we go anywhere, every time I buy anything, obviously I'm paying for my girl's half too. So how have I gone from being broke to that? That's probably what you're wondering. Because I understand, as a young man, you see all this shit about escaping the matrix and all this other stuff and making money, and you're sat there with minus money in your bank account. You can't even afford to pay for a coaching call to better your life. And it's rough, right? So how have I done it? Now, obviously, I have a business model that makes me money, right? YouTube, coaching, that kind of stuff. Of course, I've got the thing that actually brings the physical money into my bank account. Does that make sense? So, yes, you have to have that logical side to it. So maybe for you, it's drop shipping or e-commerce or something like that, right? You have to have an actual business that you're doing. You can't just manifest money from the sky. You have to have something logical that you actually put effort into, right? Once you've found that, for me, it's obviously the coaching and the YouTube and video courses and a lot of other things that I do, all through online. Now, once you've got that side of things sorted out, I want to talk to you about the mindset behind it all. Because I mentioned briefly in the last video about visualization, okay? Now, just before I left, it was around July time, or I don't even remember what it was. It might have been June, actually, as my girl went to Thailand, right? I went and saw her friend, who lives in Manchester, to drop a key off. It was like a key for a university dorm room or something like that. So I went to go and drop this key off for my girl's friend. And she was like, oh, I really miss her and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I miss her too, you know, it's good. And she's basically saying to me like, oh, are you actually going to go out to Thailand? Are you actually going to do that? And I was like, yeah, or, you know, all being well, in August, I'll be in Thailand. And she was like, it's expensive, you know, how are you going to afford that? And I just said to her, I have my ways. And then I just walked out. And she was like, that sounds a bit dodgy. And I was like, I know, yeah, I didn't mean to sound it like that. But yes, I absolutely meant it. I have my ways. I didn't have a direct action plan for how I was going to make that much money and more left over to pay my rent and to pay the things that I need to pay in the UK and also have spending. That's a lot of fucking money to have, right? And to make that quickly. Online. I don't work a 9 to 5. I make all my money through online. And that's a big jump from what I was making before. And I said to this friend, I said, yeah, I have my ways. And when I said that, I meant it with absolute conviction. I have my ways. I'll find a way of doing it. Now, this ties into, if you've ever read the book Psycho-Cybernetics, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to break it down in a more practical and understandable way for you. The power of your mind. When people talk about manifestation, when people talk about the law of attraction, what do they actually mean by this? Does it work? Is it actually real? Because I know it sounds a bit wishy-washy and a bit spiritual and a bit much. How do we manifest things in a practical and realistic way? First of all, you must understand what your subconscious mind feeds off of, okay? Your subconscious mind can only come into play when you are not jamming it with conscious thought. Now, what I mean by this is, let's say, for example, you probably do visualizations, right? You meditate, you visualize, you're in this self-improvement space, you're probably familiar with these kind of activities. So when you visualize, you close your eyes and you imagine yourself in a first-person perspective, living the life that you want. You feel the emotions that version of yourself would feel. So for example, if I wanted to live a rich lifestyle, I wanted money in my bank, I want to be rich, let's just say that. I would close my eyes and every single morning I'd visualize myself living a rich lifestyle, going out everywhere, paying for nice meals, having money in the bank account. I'd literally visualize myself opening my bank account app and seeing thousands and thousands of pounds in my bank account, millions even, right? And I do that every single morning. Now the reason for this is because my nervous system, and obviously yours too, the human nervous system cannot tell the difference between reality and imagination. It doesn't know the difference. Your nervous system is basically what triggers sensations in your body. I'm not going to go too scientific into that, but you get what I mean, right? So in reality, if you stubbed your toe on the wall, you'd feel pain. That's your nervous system responding to a stimulus in reality. If you close your eyes and you vividly imagine, in true detail, you sat there and literally meditated and vividly imagined, you felt everything, you felt the sensations, you felt the room around you, and you vividly imagined yourself stubbing your toe on the fucking wall, you would feel the same sensations. Your body cannot tell the difference. This is why masturbation works, right? If you were to close your eyes and imagine yourself, I know it's vulgar, but in a sexual situation, your body would respond physically to it. Your body would literally feel aroused. Even though in reality you just sat on your bed, nothing sexual is actually happening. Your body doesn't know the difference. You understand that, right? So with that clarified, that shows that visualizations actually work. And they work for a reason you might not expect, you might not realize. So the way that your subconscious mind works is kind of like a torpedo, right? The torpedo in the sea that goes towards a target. It's kind of like that. So when you visualize a goal consistently every single day, this is why it's important to do it every day when you wake up or whatever, right? I recommend you do it in the morning or before you go to sleep, because when you're in that sleepy state, in that kind of dazed, tired state, your brain, your subconscious mind just opens up a lot more to information, and you can change your beliefs a lot easier when you're sleeping and when you're in a sleepy state. So I recommend you do it when you just woke up or as you're falling asleep, right? But you can do it throughout the day anyway. You can, when you're walking down the street and you're listening to music and you're going to the gym or whatever, just visualize. It just makes you feel good as well. You can impact your emotional state. This is why I tell you guys all the time, it doesn't matter what's going on around you, you always have full control over how you react to it and how you feel in that situation. Even if everything around you is negative, you can still perceive it in a positive way. And through visualizations, you can still keep yourself hopeful and positive, all right? I know I went off on a bit of a side tangent there, but okay. So let's say I visualize money in my bank account. That's the goal that I want to achieve. I want to achieve money in my bank. Now, obviously, yes, the physical and the mental are in harmony. They both work together. You must be working in harmony for your manifestation to come true. I hope you're still following along here. I hope I haven't lost you yet. Yeah, stay fucking focused, bro. I know this is a lot to take in, but it's valuable shit. I'm speaking from the heart because I've literally done it. I get to wake up to the sunshine every single morning, and this is my work. I wake up on a sunbed in the sun next to a pool in Thailand on the other side of the world, when previously I was just waking up on a council estate every single day. So just pay attention, right? So you visualize money in the bank, and then you think, well, how am I going to do that? How am I going to have that money in the bank? How am I going to make the money to make that visualization come true? This is the problem that a lot of people do when they try and visualize. If they're trying too hard consciously to make it work, this is the problem, because your subconscious mind, like I said, it's like a torpedo. It just goes towards a target. So you have to trust the process. I didn't know when I said to that girl, I have my ways. I genuinely believed I would be in Thailand in August. I visualized myself on the plane. I felt the feeling that I would feel as I look out the window with a certain song on in my headphones, knowing that I did it, knowing that I defied all the odds and I fucking pulled it off. Bro, that shit is so surreal. I've literally gone from minus money. I couldn't pay the rent. I literally couldn't pay the rent. To then going on a plane to Asia on the other side of the fucking world. Do you know what I mean? Like, please take that in, how drastic of it, in such a short space of time, literally like a month, I've made more money than I've ever made in my entire life, all through online, all through what I'm telling you here. All through what I'm telling you here, right? So you visualize what it is that you want, and then you trust the process. You don't think about how you're going to get it. I didn't think, not once, how am I going to make more money? But how am I going to achieve that visualization? I simply did the physical actions to make money. So this is where the physical and mental come in, right? I did the physical side of things, which was upload the videos, do coaching calls, market myself online, make video courses, etc., etc. I did the physical things. I looked at my situation and thought, what can I work on here? What can I implement to make this situation better? But the whole time I wasn't thinking about it in a way of, but I need to do this because I need to achieve my visualization. I just detached from that. I detached myself completely from the outcome. It's almost as if I didn't care. I didn't care what was going to happen. When you detach, that's when you achieve. You've probably heard the meme a million times about how when you don't care about a girl, she comes chasing after you. But when you care about her, she doesn't give a fuck. It's the law of detachment. Because in your mind, if you want something, if you're in this mindset of I really, really want it, you're not going to get it. You're going to stay because the universe just thinks, oh, well, he just wants it. So he's not in a position to have it yet. Whereas if you just assume, this is the law of assumption, study the laws of the universe. If you just assume that you are already the man that can achieve that thing, that's when you get it. So physically, I was doing the actions to make me money. Yes, I was promoting the coaching. I was doing the same things I always did. However, mentally, I believed I was going to do it. I just believed I already had it. I believed I was already the man that, yeah, I've done it. In August, I'm in Thailand. I've just done it. There was no doubt in my brain. Anytime I had a thought that made me less of that man, I just diminished it. Anytime I had a thought of like, oh, am I really going to be able to do this? Am I really going to be able to pull this off? I don't know how I'm going to do it. What am I going to do? Any thought of desperation or scarcity, I observed it. I didn't resist it. I observed it. But then I simply chose not to feed into it. And I've replaced it with a positive thought, a positive imagination. So I hope you can take something from this. When you do visualize your goals, trust the process. Don't consciously think too much about what it is or how, should I say, that you're going to get there. I didn't think about too much. How am I going to make this all come true? Because the universe will give you your visualization. It will give you your goals in an unexpected way. Because you must think, in order for me to achieve something that I want, I'm visualizing this. It's quite a selfish process to happen, right? You manifesting the things that you want. To a certain degree, it's quite selfish. Because all of your mental energy is coming into what you want, your goals. Now, for the universe to give you that, you have to remember everyone else is a part of this universal game, right? For everything to align perfectly for you to get your goal, it takes time. And it also might happen in a way that you don't really predict or expect. So me making the money that quickly online happened in a way that I didn't necessarily expect it to. I thought, yeah, I'll just make all my money through coaching. I'll just get loads more coaching clients in a month, and that's probably how I'll make my money. I'll just have a really good month on YouTube, and I'll make loads of money through donations on live streams and AdSense and stuff like that. That's how I'll make the money. But then one day I just woke up and thought, you know what I should do? I really, really have this feeling to just make a video course, like now. I really should just make it today. I don't know why I feel like this, but I just feel it. I feel like I should just make a video course. Guess what? I fucking listened to it. I made the video course, made more money than I've ever made before. So it's unexpected. You can't predict how it's going to happen, but it just does. The universe will give it to you. So you must trust the process. You must trust that whatever's going to happen, as long as you believe in yourself and you don't doubt yourself and you truly have that confidence in yourself that you can pull absolutely anything off, you can do it, and you don't doubt yourself for a second, you can absolutely achieve it. I'm living proof of it. I said to you boys, before I even knew that I was going to make it, when I had minus money in the bank, I told you guys, I'm going to Thailand in August. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to prove to you real time how powerful your mind is. And I fucking did it. Every single day I woke up, minus money in the bank, making a little bit of money here and there from coaching. Starting to pick up momentum again. Starting to get that energy back again. Starting to get into the flow. And every single time the doubts would come in, and I just diminish the doubts. And I'd keep thinking about how good it would feel when I made this video right here for you today in Thailand. I visualized every single second of this, bro. I'm talking about, because I haven't fully processed it. I've been in Thailand for 2 weeks. I've done so much here, been clubbing. I've been on dates like every single day with my girl. You know, I've been on fucking little Ferris wheels with her, just romantic shit. I've been around Bangkok and learning the language and culture. Absolutely amazing. It hasn't fully hit me because I've been so present. I've been so just taking it all in that it hasn't hit me what I've actually fucking achieved as just one man, one individual. No handouts, no help from anyone else. No one's giving me shout outs or nothing. I've done it all by myself. All online. I'm 21 years old. I'm nothing special. I have no GCSEs. I dropped out of high school and college. And I pursued entrepreneurship. I pursued YouTube. I'm nothing special. The only difference is I believe in myself. I've always had that. Even when I used to play video games back in the day, I just believed I was the best player in every single game. I'd pick up a game for the first time, Fortnite, when Fortnite started picking up. I played Fortnite for the first time, fucking annihilated everyone. 21 first game. That mindset of self-belief has always been with me because maybe I was raised that way, or maybe I was just a bit arrogant. I think that's genuinely what it was. I was just arrogant. I was quite egotistical, but that's a good thing if you balance it out with humility and you don't lie to yourself and you work on your weaknesses. Arrogance is not a problem. As long as you're not a dick to other people and you're not outwardly arrogant, in your mind, be as arrogant as you. I'm the fucking best. I'm the fucking man. If anyone's going to pull this off, it's going to be you. That's what you got to believe in yourself. You have to believe nothing can fucking stop you. You must laugh in the face of adversity and challenge. When I had minus money, there's plenty of times I just giggled to myself. I'm like, I'll show you what I've fucking got. It's almost like the universe is testing me. And I laughed to myself because I knew it was a test. And I fucking pulled it off like I always do, bruv. I always pull it off every single time. Every single bad day that I've ever had in my entire life, every single challenge, I've fucking survived. You must think the same. Your goals that you want are not as unrealistic as you think they are. You becoming a millionaire, you becoming financially free, you waking up every single day wherever you fucking want. Saying to your mum, pack your bags, we're going here. Taking your family out for nice dinners just because you fucking feel like it, because you're bored, because money's not an issue. That's not as unrealistic as you think it may be. There are people on this earth that are no different to you. They're still human beings that are achieving that. The only difference between you and them is a knowledge gap. Number one is knowledge. And number two is self-belief. You doubt yourself. You wake up and you don't truly believe. It's not a true belief. You must believe with absolute certainty, with no other doubt in your mind that you can achieve it. That is when you can achieve these goals. That's when you manifest it. It's a mindset. You must not avoid the mindset at all. For example, and I'm going to be quite personal and vulgar here, but it's 17 minutes in, so if you've watched this far, you probably really like me. And if you have watched this far, comment down below the word rapid, like I always tell you boys. That's when I know you're a real fucking G. That's when I know you really do pay attention and you genuinely are serious about improving yourself, because you've watched this far. Comment the word rapid, and I'm about to spit some personal shit to you. So, a big problem a lot of guys struggle with, that I went through myself, is premature ejaculation. Okay? Now, a large part of the problem, which is why it persists for a lot of guys, is because of a mindset. It's because they believe they are the guy that struggles with premature ejaculation, right? It's a self-image thing. They worry when they get in the bedroom, I really hope I don't come too quickly, and then they come too quickly. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? The mental side of it is the biggest part. Now, I do have a video course down in the description teaching you how to master your sexual energy completely. Premature ejaculation, pornography addiction, erectile dysfunction, anything you're struggling with, just confidence in the bedroom, dirty talk, that's all linked down below in the description. Go and check that out. That will literally save your sex life if you are interested. Now, back to the point. When I struggled with premature ejaculation, and a lot of other things, when I struggled with being broke, when I struggled with things that are just not ideal, that I didn't want, I would have a sense of doubt that I wouldn't leave. I'd kind of latch onto a bit of doubt. I'd latch onto fear. So when I go into the bedroom, even though I wanted to be the fucking man, I wanted to pull it off, I wanted to be this confident guy that mastered his sexual energy, part of me was still doubtful. Part of me was still didn't quite 100% believe I could be that guy. Now this is a problem. If you are broke right now and you don't truly believe you can be rich, you don't truly believe that can be you 100%, there's no other option, that is who you are. Even if you're not physically there yet, mentally you are. Mentally you truly believe you can be him, or you are him already. The way I killed premature ejaculation, or one of the ways, one of the helping factors, because there's a lot to it, but one of the main things was I simply just didn't feed into any doubt at all. I remember I used to sing along. This is personal, it's a bit weird, but it's weird to share, but you might be able to relate in some situations. I remember I used to sing along to rap songs, right? And certain lyrics would be like, obviously talking about like fucking the girl good or whatever, right? I know this is weird, but it's it's just inspiring to see how you can progress as a man and as a human being, right? There'd be certain lyrics in rap songs like, oh, I fucked her really good, whatever. And because I used to struggle with premature ejaculation at the time, I wouldn't sing along to those lyrics because I felt like I didn't deserve to. Does that make sense? Right? It's weird, I know it is. It's embarrassing, but fuck it. It's not a struggle anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. But it's funny how your mind holds you back. Because part of me then, not singing along to the lyrics because I didn't believe I was that guy, that was my problem. That was why I kept staying as the guy that struggled with premature ejaculation, right? As soon as I flipped that, as soon as I just assumed I could do anything, I assumed I was the fucking man, that's when it changed. That's when now I just don't struggle with it. And I fucking love it. My sex life is absolutely amazing. Honestly, it kind of makes me emotional. I don't know why. I think all of it, my life has changed so quickly. And this is a personal video. I'm just chatting shit to you boys for 20 minutes, but my life has changed so much. I've solved so many of my issues. I've done so much in my life in such a short space of time that I didn't think I could do. And it just, bro, I'm proving it real time to you boys. You can achieve anything. I've been so raw to you, man. I've told you about my premature ejaculation stories that 90% of men struggle with, and I've come on camera and told thousands of guys how I've overcome it. Who else is doing that? At 21 years old, I'm not Andrew Tate, I'm not Hamza, I'm not loaded, I'm not a millionaire. I'm just being me, but I'm showing you what's capable if you have the right mindset, because I know, that's one thing I do know, is the power of the fucking mind. And that's the beauty of my channel, is you always have that. I don't have anything that you don't have. There's nothing that you can look at for me and think, yeah, but he's got this, but he's got that, but he's got this. There's no excuses. We're the same, bruv. We're both young men. We both have a mind that we can take control of. That's all that you need in this world. You can't use the excuse, yeah, but he's got a Bugatti. He's got money, that's why he's successful, that's why he gets good. Nah, bruv, I'm the same as you. I'm proving it real time how much you can achieve in this life if you just put your mind to it and you follow the advice that I give. It goes deep, but if you can truly learn to master your mind, you win. And if you want to learn how to do that, because like I said before, it's a knowledge gap. That's the only reason you are not where you want to be right now, is because you don't have the knowledge to get there. I've had to learn this knowledge through years of hardship and mistakes and pain and embarrassing moments. If you want to save yourself those years, which would be smart, right? If you were an intelligent individual, you would do that. You know time is money. You don't have years to waste. The coaching and the video courses are down below. Come and learn from me. And I promise you right now, I will save your fucking life, because I've been there. That's how confident I am in my ability to help you, because I've been there. Down below in the description. Look after yourself. Plenty more Thailand content to come. We fucking made it, boys. You can't even really see, but fuck it. I'm in Bangkok. I wake up every day. It's a beautiful 30-degree heat. Just a month ago, I had no money in my bank. Anything's fucking possible. Just got to believe in a fucking man. Look after yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye.